Prime Minister Andrew Holness has defended his country's position to nominate current Minister of Foreign Trade and Foreign Affairs Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith for the post of Secretary General of the Commonwealth. He addressed the matter in Parliament on Tuesday. Gabriel Thompson reports.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says there has been a strong push to find an alternative to the incumbent Baroness Patricia Scotland.
Several countries, including Jamaica, were approached regarding the possibility of nominating a candidate for the post. Jamaica took the view at that time that whatever the issues that gave impetus to members seeking alternative candidates, the first order of response would be to resolve with dialogue to avoid disruption. It is clear that the impetus to seek an alternative candidate strongly persists. Since then, Kenya nominated a candidate and then subsequently withdrew. And today, Tuvalu formally launched its candidature in London. And it is quite possible that others could emerge. We can conclude that the first term of the incumbent has left room for challenge.
He notes that there has been strong support to put forward a candidate, and more so in the choice of Kamina Johnson-Smith. Alluding to discussions querying if he as Prime Minister spoke to his counterparts within CARICOM, Mr. Holness had this to say.
I considered it important to engage in a process of consultation, starting with colleagues in CARICOM, to seek a better understanding of their thinking about the leadership of the organization, as well as their views on Minister Johnson-Smith's possible candidature. Madam Speaker, with very limited exceptions, the responses of the heads of government and heads of state, as well as foreign ministers with whom we engaged across regions, have been extremely encouraging. With several of them voluntarily committing to seek support for the candidature from their regional colleagues.
Meanwhile, CARICOM heads of government will meet today, Wednesday, April 6, to discuss the matter. Mr. Holness had words for those who saw this move as a slap in the face of CARICOM.
We can unequivocally say that heads are aware that there has never been a unanimous position of support for the incumbent. CARICOM member states have even previously raised the question as to whether we should seek to identify an alternative Caribbean candidate. We believe that Jamaica's candidature, a Caribbean candidate, is good for the region and the wider Commonwealth. Against this background, there is no need to position our decision as controversial or divisive. It is never Jamaica's intention to seek to divide our CARICOM family.
The Prime Minister explains that the visit of the President of Rwanda, who will soon be chairman of the Commonwealth Heads of Government, has nothing to do with Jamaica's nomination of Mrs. Johnson-Smith.
Madam Speaker, in 2019, I invited President Kagame to visit in April of 2020. However, the pandemic delayed these plans, which were revived in September last year for the President to visit Jamaica next Wednesday. There is absolutely no correlation between Minister Johnson-Smith's candidacy and the state visit of President Kagame. we look forward to hosting the leader of one of the most progressive countries on the African continent.
Mr. Holness says he will not put forward any discussions on the matter during the president's stay in Jamaica. For the news on PBCJ, I'm Gabrielle Thompson.